Irawan guys, tiba-tiba ada urusan mendadak yang membuat live-nya meninggal dunia. Jadi karena Irawan telah selesai, jadi urusan saya. Mana? Ini event baru. Event itu akan saya dapatkan primogemnya. Dan ingat, Venti games online, I'm on my prime. Gacha 2, yes. Yes, event baru guys, event baru. Akhirnya. Event yang baru kawanku, ambil event baru. Ungkungking kangkungking, ungkungking, ungkungking kangkung, tanana tanana, oh na 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 na, tanana na 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 na. Primogem, here I come. Oke. Ada event baru, kita cek ya guys ya. Sebaru apa sih? Hah? Sebaru apa sih eventnya? Saya pengen tahu soalnya. Ya. Wow. Kita selesai ini dulu guys. Gak apa-apa. Yeah. Kita bakal nyelesain event foto. Setelah event foto selesai baru kita ke eventnya Abido. Dimana saya tadi sudah melihat di Irawan eventnya OP, banyak primogem ambil buat Venti ya kan. Kita bawa masuk Venti ke tim kita ya. Mana tuh? Ini.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Tuh, di atas ya? Ya, di atas. Salah gua. Masuk lewat sini sih. Ini. Sedih banget gua, sumpah. Aduh. Pelit, masa ngasih 100? Paimon gembel, males gua, mau Paimon marah. Masa ngasih 100? Gembel males lah. 6. Sebentar, tunggu dulu. Jam ya. Mending turu begula, sepi ya, mending turu. Belum, saya baru live. Belum. Nyebelin ya. Jika mentang-mentang udah punya putri tadi malam sampai nggak datang live, yoi. Jika kan, biarin aja. Dan ya, papa, toto 2 hari putus. Itu jahat sih. 2 hari putus sih jahat sih. Kejem sih. Halo Bang Bles, halo Jiko. Termalam datang. Gitu. Anjrit gitu. Gue sama Putri, orangnya datang. Putri Hode. Oh, gue kira lo dapat gitu. Banyak banget sih orang yang Hode zaman sekarang. Aduh. Dia Hode boy gitu. Aduh. Those were the days where and another night I would be okay. Gunung yang terjemahkan gitu. Dalah, pengen minum. Maksudnya pengen mangan. Maksudnya mandi. Gila mau batal puasa. Waiting for the promises, the odds against the world. And another light I won't have to say, so I don't have to say a word. Tinggal berapa jam lagi nih? Buka sabar. One day got away. Kejin. Yeah, this is prefect. FIFA Las Vegas. Itu dulu. Quest prasyarat. Selesaikan daun-daun berguguran untuk membuka. Oh, daun-daun berguguran. Dan kalau makan body mesinnya rusak kah? Iyalah, dia makan dari dia sendiri. Kanibal dong. Satu-satu jatuh ke pangkuan, ku tenggelam sudah ke dalam dekapan semusim yang lalu, sebelum ku berkata. Bukan, maksudnya kalau Raiden makan body cyborgnya rusak atau enggak? Makan makanan, oh nggak tahu. Rusak ini sih kan sama cyborg. Datang matahari, oh kini. Bajingan, gua harus ngasihin ceritanya si Ayato dulu dah, selesaiin lah apa demi primogem ya kan. Kini Semua bukan milikmu. Musim itu telah berlalu. Raden makan bakso badannya rusak atau malah dapat energi? Rusak lah. Kan lu kena ketipu sama Hode nih.
Looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing.
Berarti gua ada lagunya.
Now what should I do
Detik
next?
waktu terus berjalan, berhias gelap dan terang.
Hey guys, it's been a while.
Di
If you're looking for my lady,
antara
I'm afraid she's not here right now.
rasa
Of course.
gelisah
Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato.
Ya kan? Nah, anak ketipu sama Hode, nah itu lagunya begitu. 1000 mimpi, berjuta sepi, Ayator gitu.
Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in person. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Oh, hi. Your flattering words flatter us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for it is most improper etiquette.
Why on earth are you talking like that?
Wih, mata hijau sih temen gue, kira
Well,
kuning.
he seems like a pretty powerful person.
Kuning
He's
gila,
really
liver.
working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with. Look, as soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
Oh, good. 'Cause that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon, we heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet. I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself. The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined.
Tapos alhamdulillah udah sampai legend.
This
Nice.
is big news. The whole of Ina, since the Yashiro Commission presides
Kamu
over
musuh pertama
cultural
yang
and ceremonial
membunuh si temen
affairs,
cowoknya.
it
Gue nggak tahu
closely
namanya
involves
siapa.
us, too.
Hah? Temen cowok siapa?
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the almighty shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
Right, makes sense. Ah, 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other. Tradition should give way to freedom in this case.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan.
Udah jadi top lokal 1 Hylos. Nice.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect. The work of the Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would come under the supervision of my sister. But she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. This will be a good chance for me to take... Oh, and would you 2 care to join me? I presume you 2 have a special connection with the individuals in question, or you would not be quite so interested in this matter.
Gak tau pengen ngapain katanya.
This being the case, why
Gila,
not come
pengen
and offer
ngapain?
your best wishes too? Or is my presumption incorrect?
Terus pas jadi Armstrong kayaknya kalian jangan
Oh,
dong.
it's not as
Hilang saya
neat
nanti,
as you
jangan
make it sound. No special connections here. Super ordinary ones, actually. We just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although, wait. Does that mean we helped make this wedding happen? Alright then.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile
Ada tukang bakso
pursuit
di
known
depan
as
rumah.
small talk.
Wait, you're the Yashiro commissioner? But you can't do
Usir. Bilang, puasa bego gituin.
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores.
Halo ya.
But Toma, I'm heading out with my 2 guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
Coba, gue pengen lihat. Gila masih tinggian Toma ya. Jin tuh kayak gak ada apa-apanya gitu. Saling mencintai tatap-tatapan. Nah. Tahu bertabuk langsung sama si Jin bego. Hai Ian, apa kabar? Ayo sini main bareng kita. Abang story dulu. Story terus primogem. Ya. Mana saya akan mendapatkan seluruh primogem untuk Venti terkiti-kiti ya. Hujan lagi, males gue kalau udah hujan.
You finally...
Yashiro Commissioner.
Who are these 2?
They're friends of ours. I'll do the introduction.
So it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on. It is a little inappropriate for me to
Halo,
have shared
Nix.
news of this magnitude with you. So I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made.
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word.
Kemana
We won't
aja,
tell
Nix?
anyone about it.
That
Anda
was my
ngeblok
mind
saya di
at
WA
ease.
Nix.
Now, on the
Apa?
topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Cujo
Why?
clan.
Of course not. I'd be honored.
I guess this is where.
Itu ibu saya bang kan? Hah?
Goodbye then.
Maksudnya gimana? Gue nggak
Cheer
paham.
up, Senogyo.
I'll try. Thank you.
Gak tahu dah. Maksudnya itu handphone ibumu. Aku buka WA nomor abang udah nggak ada. Saya di blok. HP ku sendiri gitu. Oh. Coba lihat di daftar blok. Ada nggak? Bang, woi, what's up Ian? Buka bloknya saya. Kan suruh ku bilang di dalam stiker. Hah? Dalam stiker maksudnya? Apa Ian? Oh, sini jauh juga gila. Panggil ya aja bang, biar lebih gampang. Siap? Iya, gitu ya. Buka bloknya Nix, Nix. Jangan ngomong kasar nanti mamaku ngecek katanya. Oh. Bang, review Venti sama Mikoku dong, boleh? Dia dapat Venti loh. Gue dapat ayatnya, dia dapat Venti, hebat. Top. Ya. Yeah. Buka ya blognya, Nix. Nggak apa-apa. Kan handphone lu.
All right then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay, thank
Terus
you.
menang red off, PT32, nice. Gila menang red off.
I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Cujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize.
Banget.
I'm
Jadi
still
gitu
acclimating
dapet
to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
Mata lo.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without
Lagi
the
kuas apa
support
itu
of my
bang?
people.
Thanks
to them,
daun-daun
gradually
berguguran.
stabilized.
Kalau nggak
And I
salah tadi
finally
namanya
had the
daun
chance to
berguguran.
focus a little
Ya,
on my personal
itu.
life.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. It's a joyous occasion. Lighthearted is
Sekarang
exactly
genshin
how
lo.
things should be.
Karena ada event baru.
Who stays
Biasanya gue
stony
mainnya
faced when
random
talking
sih.
about a wedding?
Kadang ganti kadang roblox,
you're right.
kadang apa gitu.
But I am curious to know.
Lalu lagi ada
what's
event
your
baru, tuh
honest
ngeliat,
opinion?
event baru. Ternyata event barunya
think it's-
selesaiin story budukan ini dulu. Baru kebuka, sialan. Nggak suka
Of
banget
course
gue.
not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
So please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison. If you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the
Ikaw
general
Ian
public
Fei,
and in the Kanjo
Venti siap.
Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters.
Kenapa nggak kabur aja dari rumah?
So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem.
Ya betul-betul
not solving
menang
it.
rate of nice.
You
Berarti
will
oke,
still
Anda
have to
bagus.
face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her? Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation
Tapi
about our
piti gede semua, iya sih.
future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So cool.
Huh? Really?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really
Kecuali
committed.
Venti gitu. Oh,
I'll never forget the look on her
Venti
face.
kecil pitinya.
Oh,
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and I proposed. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Kayak anime bener-bener kejadiannya sumpah.
so you discussed it and decided on a date.
Ya PT 70 Kokumi juga 70
We did.
lebih. Venti cowok,
I
ingat
guess
itu.
it was a chance to finally express our
Cowok
commitment
tapi rambutnya dikepang.
clearly and completely.
Cowok mana yang rambutnya dikepang? Ada sih, Edward Elric.
And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Oh, give me a break. Sorry, but why not
Ayong
relax
Venti kan
this
emang
whole
beda.
time? Is it just this dude or does everyone in love act like this?
Yang Venti ya.
Stop talking.
Cowok tapi wajah budinya, rambutnya kayak cewek. Makanya pengisi suaranya aja cewek.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Pengisi suara Jepangnya apa gimana? Yang Inggris? Inggrisnya kan cewek pengisi suaranya.
It's kinda irritating.
Kalau yang Jepang gua nggak tahu.
Like this. It's still
Jepang gua nggak tahu. Tapi kalau yang Inggris cewek pengisi suaranya.
day and have a happy wedding.
Kalau nggak salah cewek. Kalau nggak
Means a
salah
lot.
cewek sih. Seingat gue ya.
We have some other
Yang
business
Jepang
to
cowok,
attend to now.
yang Inggrisnya cewek.
Until next time.
Kalau ingatan gua nggak busuk
I'll
ya.
see you out.
Yang Inggrisnya cewek. So kamu bersedang dengan Kamaji seperti yang ada yang ingin bicarakan denganmu. Venti pengisi suaranya cewek. Iya yang Inggris. Kalau nggak salah Ayumu Murase. Ayumu itu nama Ayumu tuh cowok ya. Kalau nggak salah cewek deh Ayumu. Kalau Ayama cowok setahu gua. Ayumu kayaknya cewek deh.
He seems busy. That
Bang,
must be true for
tau nggak
anyone
pengisi
about to
suaranya
get married,
Armstrong?
right?
Nggak tahu.
It's happy kind of busy.
Gua taunya
though.
Raiden.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on cloud 9. What do you think, traveler? He chalked it up to her being
Pengisi suaranya
coy, but
Hinata Soyo
that
juga
doesn't
bang.
sound like the
Hah?
Hiragi
Maksudnya?
Chisato
Nih
either.
gue kasih tahu.
It bothers me also.
Hinata Soyo.
But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the
Hinata mah
matter
nama
would
cewek nggak
likely
sih?
be fruitless.
Cewek nggak tahu. Ya, cewek tahu. Tapi
Yeah.
di Angel Beach dia cowok.
Whenever
Maunya
we
apa
come
sih?
across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom
Bodoh
of
lah
it.
Jiko.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
Dari HiQ si Hinata Soyo.
You
Oh,
have a point.
HiQ mah yang itu ya. Yang.
Kamaji doesn't seem
Bah.
worried at all.
Ya pokoknya itulah.
Everything in the
Kabur-kabur.
world is
Aku tidak mau
intertwined.
di penjara 20 tahun.
What looks like a simple
Mau di penjara
outcome
lu
is often
hilang.
the result of multiple
Jasad lu
conflating
dihilangin
reasons.
nanti.
Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient. Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, that we don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story.
Tol.
I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Huh. Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not,
Alastair Duncan. Wah, gua nggak tahu.
well,
Kamar penjara
life isn't
jadinya kabur
always a
kah?
smooth journey.
Kabur kemana? Kalau dulu ada penjara di Amerika Serikat namanya Alcatraz. Ada Alcatraz, namanya penjara Alcatraz. Itu yang berhasil kabur cuma 3 orang. Dari Alcatraz itu, ya. Review bang, siap. Itu cuma 3 orang doang yang berhasil kabur. Penjara Alcatraz. Lautannya lautan dingin anjir. Lautan dingin. Bisa kabur cuma 3 orang doang, gila. Kita masukkan ID-nya. Gak jadi dong, gak bisa lah. Bagus nih jadinya. Dia apa? Crit damage nya 196. Ya, bagus. Juga menegakkan 100% damage. Nah, ini lo kalau ini lo cuma bisa ngedamage gede itu kalau pakai overloaded tuh. Overloaded super conduct electro charge shatter sama swirl. Damage lo 100% soalnya. Gede banget itu. Why am I not surprised? Oh. Oke. Dua gladi, 2 trofe ya. Setahu gua trofe buat itu nggak sih? Buat apa? Aduh. Buat bow nggak sih? Kalau gue jadi wakil rakyat Indonesia, gue mau bikin kalian kayak Desperado. Gila. Kalian pembunuh presiden Desperado tuh, tahu nggak sih? Itu berapa dia? 70. Oke. 60, ini satu lagi. Wind Rider, oh dia sama kayak itu, kayak Ember. Empat set Viridescent Wanderer. Oke, satu setnya trope. Damage. Aha. Oke. Aku cuma incer presiden Israel, gila. Aha. Boleh. Energy recharge. Setuju, bagus. Setuju, bagus. Nah, emang Fenty tuh ini harusnya energy recharge. Crit rate 27. Ini harusnya bukan energy recharge yang naik sih. Crit rate sih, cuman crit rate agak susah dicari, jadi ya saya maklumi lah. Crit damage. Very good. 185. Dah, this is more than enough. Lebih dari cukup. Oh, pas. Dah. Senjata udah ini udah bener. Senjata ini tuh udah bener. Skyward Harp itu senjata yang paling bener tuh. Khusus untuk Fenty. Oh, senjata Skyward Harp ini dipakai sama 2 orang. Child sama Fenty, udah. Child bisa Rust, bisa Skyward Harp. Kalau lu nggak dapet Skyward Harp pakai Rust. Gitu. Artinya ya juga liatin ya, Bang. Apa yang harus ku ganti, siap. Ini dia pakai punya Klee ya, punya si Klee. I know. NV juga bang, siap. Berapa nih? Crimson of Witch Flame-nya 2, terus 2 lagi Shimenawa. Smart move. Salah. Salah mencet gua, sial. Bagus. Ini bagus. juga bagus, 37 meg. Gila, bisa dapat segitu, nge-cheat orang pasti. Crit rate, udah bener ini crit rate, jangan diubah-ubah. Susah lu nyari crit rate, mending hajar critical damage aja. Gak apa-apa crit rate 51 lu gak masalah. Mending crit damage lu naikin sampai 200 kalau bisa ya. Dari weapon kayak dari artifact kayak. Oke. So far bagus sih, nggak ada yang salah sih. Paling kalau mau nambah crit damage tinggal naikin dari weapon aja. Cari aja weapon yang crit damage, pasang ke Yanfei gitu. Satu. Kalau ke Venti nggak usah diubah, ini bener dia nih. Tuh. Pakai crit rate 22,1 ini bener. Kenapa? Soalnya kalau nggak ini dia nggak berasa si Venti itu. Lihat. Crit damage 55,1. Nah kayak gini ya kan dia nambah jadi 196 gitu. Nih, ini gua kasih tahu aja buat Yen ya, nih ya, gua kasih tahu. Lo kalau mau si ininya sakit, si Aimiko, lo ngincernya tuh yang ini nih. Ini kan ada bacaan tuh. 100% damage, overloaded, superconduct, electro charge, shattered, sama swirl. Nah, lo coba overloaded. Hajar overloaded, superconduct, electro charge, sama shattered, sama swirl. Damage lo maksimum itu. Bisa kena total damage kayaknya. Segede. Venti damage yang terbesarnya apa? Sama. Overloaded, superconduct, electro charge, sama swirl. Sama. Juga sama semuanya udah sama semuanya gitu. Bang, ku tantang kalau kau pas lawan Sandron harus hancurin semua tamengnya. Kalau gue bisa hancurin semua tamengnya, lo mau ngasih gue apa? Hancurin tamengnya tuh gampang sebenarnya. Pertanyaannya satu, lo mau ngasih gue apa? Itu mah gak ada yang perlu diubah sih, paling cuma ditambahin. Bagus itu. Kalau buat Yanfei mah tinggal cari aja weapon yang crit damage. Udah itu aja sebenarnya. Hey, do you see what I'm seeing? Sebentar guys.
In the name of the princessin.
Bang, kamu udah weekly belum? Saya lagi story dulu. Saya dapetin primogem. Demi ngan penti kiti-kiti. Kalau saya lewat lagi nemu, saya ambil. Saya pengen tahu nih. Mana sih lokasi questnya? Gila jauh juga. Damn. Gue lupa dari situ. Main kalau jalan sih. Halo Om Ray, halo Pixem. Gue catetin dulu nama yang baru datang ya. Biar nggak apa. Biar bisa gue absen nantinya. Oke. Penuh lagi. Terus apa lagi? IC ya, tadi ada IC ya. IC.
The truth of this world.
X.
What could it be?
Nice. yang nonton lumayan ya jam segini siang. Mau balik bareng abang nanti ya habis story ya. Om Ray gila katanya. Hah? Lu kenapa gila? Jangan manggil om lah, panggil abang aja lah. Kalau gue udah nikah gue nggak apa-apa deh, panggil bapak deh, om deh, ikhlas gue. Gue belum nikah gue nggak ikhlas mau panggil om atau kakak atau
There is still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
Kare boleh.
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
Panggil bapak.
I agree.
Silahkan. Kalau manggil
Hello
bapak
there,
silahkan.
Yashiro Commissioner.
Baru panggil bapak sekarang gue nggak ikhlas men.
To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the... Would Lady Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
All ladies entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
Entertaining guys dalam artian apa dulu nih? Ya kan? Ada yang bikin ambigu begitu dong.
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Melayani para tamu dalam artian apa dulu nih?
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too kind.
We don't wish to impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiragi is available.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiragi clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand and a fair as
Yang punya
possible.
pelan. Dia nggak berpecut.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the
Terpecut
clan
anjing.
and even the
Yang
general
punya
public to
lemot.
attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Yang pokoknya lemot gitu. Belum
Hence
pernah
why
kepecut.
I dislike
Seret.
smoke. Our timing was
Terus
not
kan waktu di
ideal,
Rito
but
ngapain?
never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The
Venti apa
owner always
kagak?
manages to come up with
Venti kayak
novel
boleh.
ideas.
Kaja dah gitu. Rito, oh ini Rito ya.
Oh, it's Loki!
Ah, it's you. Good to see you again. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as well?
Yup, we traded dongle milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two. I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too. So I gave it a lot of thought, finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Kita perware.
Sounds interesting.
Bentuknya kita
What is
perware.
it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls,
Genshin
black
bisa
sugar,
tamat
and
kayak
sunsettia.
Bisa. Kayaknya sih bisa cuman belum kebuka semua storynya.
Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
Lihat ya.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here?
Gue bikin
Would that be
sakit
okay?
mata kalian semua. Gue rata kananin genshin. Apa rata kiri, rata tengah, kanan semualah. Gue pentok-pentokin.
Well, I guess so. Any novel
Hi,
ideas
hi,
you
hi,
have,
hi,
Commissioner,
ultra,
please
hi,
feel
hi,
free to
hi, hi,
tell me.
ultra.
I'll go buy the ingredients right away. The whole
Yeah.
idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So of course, I shouldn't place
Rata
restrictions on
kanan
the
coba
ingredients
sekarang.
of my
Jangan
customers.
dong. Mati gila.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try. lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
What? You want to mix those with milk?
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
Bangke mau harus ada les katanya. Masih aja Wan. Tapi tiap hari kabang Yui.
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things. Traveler, any thoughts?
Terpaksa saya, tahu nggak?
Sounds like a risky choice. Are you sure?
Terpaksa ya.
Okay. Hana will have the same as you.
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me a second. I'll have them ready in just a
Kalau
moment.
caraku malah cewek semua. Cewek semua emang gak dapet diluk. Pasti nanti malam warrior all-star. Yoi.
Here, your
Terpaksa
milk
saya
is
end
ready.
stream.
Give it a try.
Ada les rupanya.
Yep, just as time as suspected.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with Mother Nature.
Your review seems pretty
Dia
positive.
terpaksa.
But
Aja cuma Zonglia mau Fenty doang. Gila. Gak dapet diluk dia, berarti dapet G.
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously, tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man.
Cuma ada Jin sama Keking katanya.
Yes.
Pentalin
No one
orang,
has
pakai Jin
unlimited
pentalin
energy,
orang. Ding
and I
gitu.
try to conserve
Pentalin
mine for the
orang.
things that really count.
Seru tuh.
To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters.
Pentalin orang aja.
Having my
Keking
sister
J1
attend public
dapat
events
di
in my
standar
stead,
nice.
and having
Abang
Toma
dapat
as
Kiki di standar.
housekeeper has also been a
Rupanya
great
dapat
help
weapon
and
sih,
allowed me
tapi
to
ya
focus.
udahlah.
We're just passing the time here, though, right? Is there anything else to
Seru
think
kata
about
Anda.
that we're doing right now?
One or two things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else.
Seruan. Seru.
I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence. No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I
Saya
asked
menjadi
them about
korban.
it.
Seru lah, seru.
Naturally,
Alhamdulillah
they
menang red off
responded
mulu,
that all
nice.
other clans are happy
Saya
for
akan
the
menang red
Hiragi
off
clan.
juga.
But
Kazuha,
that's not
Rijkaard.
the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about
oh
the
kalau red
future.
off mulu, pasti pilih kasih
But
katanya.
they didn't mention a word about that.
Belum.
They simply said they were delighted. I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues
Skip
in
aja
front
tip
of
demi Fenty
outsiders.
sama Kazuha.
But
Sama
keep
sih
a
gue pengen
close eye
Kazuha
on
pak.
them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm...
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
As you wish, sir.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly.
Entah kenapa cara cowokku Arkon semua.
Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
Abang yang Arkon siapa aja ya karakternya? Nggak ada kan? Ada ya, nggak tahu juga sih. Tartaglia ada sih. Cuman nggak tahu bagus apa enggak ya. Ya well. Baru nanti kalau aku ada kli, kita bombardir Kamisato Estate. Oh, jadi kamu mau kli, ya udah berarti Fenty saya yang ambil. Katanya kamu mau kli kan? Boleh. Katanya. Saya mau semua. Nah itu dia ya. Orang tamak, makanya dia nggak dikasih Fenty itu kenapa? Mau semua tamak. Nah, satu-satu dapetin dulu apa yang ada di depan. Kalau udah dapet baru satu lagi gitu. Anda juga, nah, tapi saya dapat.
but I didn't know it was you two.
Thank you ya Wan, dapat Wan.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi.
Untuk kepencetnya Hayato loh Wan waktu itu Wan. Itu kalau kepencetnya Venti sih gue nggak tahu loh Wan.
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you.
Bang, cara jadi moderator tuh gimana? Jadi gini, kalau misalnya ada satu game yang kayak roblox atau Minecraft gitu-gitu, itu abang akan masukin moderator. Jadi maksudnya gimana? Jadi moderator roblox itu Nix, moderator roblox Nix, moderator genshin Irawan, moderator ML Taki.
In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself.
Thank you for your kind words.
Jack moderator balik ke zaman batu.
This was not an easy
Jack
decision
moderator.
to make. We will both have to work harder from now on.
Hah? Udah lu ber? Hah? Siap. Siap. Tadi suruh sini. Siap. Tar. Ntar guys, gue suruh nelfon teman gue dulu. Biasa dulu. Halo Tar.
Ya, halo.
Tar.
Apa, Rey?
Lu bisa kesini nggak?
Mana?
Ke rumah. Nih.
Enggak ngambil di Tanah Abang bisa enggak?
Ngambil di Tanah Abang bisa nggak?
Oke, gas.
Bisa.
Di-share alamatnya dulu bentar.
Ya. Alamatnya yang kirimin ya.
Siap.
Tungguin bentar. Kalau barangnya udah siap diangkat baru.
Ya. Bentar ya guys. Bentar ya. Gatel kaki gua. Oke. Bentar guys. Ya. Bentar ya. Bentar saya buang air dulu. Aduh, buang air itu. Cek moderator penghibur. Kalau Monix moderator all round game di sini. Terus lu pasti nanya, "Bang, moderator Rudy Ramanada moderator apa?" Rudy itu moderator Yugioh ya.
I'm sure the news will cause something.
Anjir moderator tapi nggak pernah kesampaian gitu.
Ntar
kalau ada game lain lagi kita jadi moderator ya.
Together. Sounds like things are pretty tough for you.
Lo mau nggak? Ntar gue tunggu ada Talk Gaming tapi lo jadi moderator game Yakuza, mau nggak?
To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all.
But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes.
Tapi tunggu ya, moderator Yakuza.
There are so many things I need to consider.
Game apa bang? Yakuza. Tahu Yakuza nggak game Yakuza itu OP? Jadi kan Kiwami 1 gue udah main Kiwami 2 sampai Yakuza Song of Life. Lu jadi moderatornya. Mianeps. Hah? Mianeps?
Really?
He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had
Oh,
something
Mianeps
very important
moderator
to tell
itu
me.
kan Mianeps. Moderator Gartic Iyo.
Basically, he doesn't
Gartic Iyo
want
sama
me to
ini.
marry Kamaji.
Gartic Iyo sama Gartic apa
He
namanya?
has always been a
Grakitik
calm
Iyo sama
and
Grakitik
contained
apa
person who
namanya?
never acts out of line.
Aduh.
I was quite shocked
Gartic
to
Iyo
see him
sama
so
Gartic Pon.
agitated.
Nah, itu.
But despite all that, what he was
Aku
saying
sering
made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a
aku
bad
seringnya
time for this wedding to happen.
berlangganan di
He
channel
pointed
orang.
out that I am like the
Saya
final
trauma
pillar
gratis di channel
of my
ini katanya.
clan. If I marry into
Udah
the
nggak ada
Kujo
sih
clan,
Dika udah
that
jarang
pillar
muncul
is
dia.
taken away.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though, right? What's the big deal?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences
sekarang Dika
every
moderator
facet
apa?
of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to
Jadi
the
sebenarnya
Kujo
Dika
clan.
tuh moderator
The
Gartic
Kanjo
Iyo.
Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some
Gartic Pon.
significant changes
Ketika
thereafter.
gue main Gartic Pon,
Precisely.
orang ada.
This is
FF
a
Taki,
terrible
Taki
thing to
sama
be
ML.
saying, but
FF,
I'm starting to
sama
have
ML
second
Taki.
thoughts.
Pegang Taki.
Maybe I went along with it all too easily. Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into this. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns,
Kerja apaan?
I should offer to help you as best I can.
Teman
For
Anda.
instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter.
Jadiin dia moderator gara-gara teman Anda.
We heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that
Apakah
part to
kudeta?
myself.
Gila kudeta.
What?
Serem.
But that was...
Membership.
It was just a prop in his playful
Belum ada
proposal,
membership
wasn't
ya.
it?
Kalau udah ada,
It was clearly purpose designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
Fancy lettering, you say?
gua kalau udah ada.
So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen
Lu pilih
this moment to
dimanin
be wed.
atau dimanin pendeta? Enggak dua-duanya sih.
When it comes down to it,
Dimanin
yes,
pendeta mati
I
dong
think
aja.
so.
Serem juga.
Do you mean to say that this letter is not what I thought it to be?
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... How did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance. Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
I understand.
Tapi kadang ngeliat kok
As you say,
nggak bisa.
ultimately,
Ternyata selalu
the origin
kosong.
of the letter doesn't matter. But my position
Isi dulu.
does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead because we can face it all together. But now, I think I should give it some more thought.
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult
Sama
times.
menyesal cara perempuan
I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me. I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato. I'll think very carefully about your advice.
All that matters is that
Tuan
you
besar
follow
kami
your
satu.
heart.
Tuan besar tapi badannya kurus. Bang
Since
mending
you'll
main
be
block fruit
needing
atau
some
main
time to think
STD?
things over,
Dua-duanya
we
sih.
will excuse ourselves.
Dua-duanya sih. Abang main tiga-tiganya sih. King
let's
Genshin,
see you out.
block fruit, STD
Thank
sih.
you, Lady Hiragi,
Tiga-tiganya sih.
but there will be no need.
Tiga-tiganya sih.
Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Beda salah satu. Kenapa harus itu kalau bisa pilih tiga ya kan? Tapi kalau untuk perempuan satu tetap one and only. Makanya Mia kembang api, klibom, oke? Kalau mereka bersatu, apakah mereka jadi rudal? Enggak dong. Ini dimana Anda harus momen-momen untuk sekolah. Ya. Bomnya Kli sama kembang apinya Yumi bisa bersatu. Maksudnya gimana? Lu pernah ngeliat bom yang hitam yang ada itunya nggak sih, yang dinyalain gitu? Nah, itu kalau bersatu seperti itu, tau nggak sih? Kalau bersatu seperti itu. Aku mau main tapi bingung. Bang, nanti kapan-kapan orb yuk. Aku mau craft orb. Sama. Abang juga butuh craft orb. Kemarin abang dapet itu super Vegu. Dia jadi red energy gitu. Max ininya. Max apa? Max. Fuck is that name again? Max upgrade. Abang butuh yang range-nya doang. Jadi abang butuh blue ice orb buat dipasang ke si super Vegu ini. Jadi dia jaraknya jauh. Dia kan jaraknya cuma 45. Abang juga kemarin dapat Trafalgar Law. Dan cuma langsung hilang, gila. Aku butuh banyak orb sama.
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance.
B6, nice.
Interfering too much with other commissions' domestic issues will only create trouble. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems.
Harganya penuh Metal
But
Gear
Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant.
Aku mau dapat blue eye orb sama, abang juga pengen.
Someone
Ntar abis ini aja mau nggak?
Hiragi Chisato
Abang
to be married as
selesaiin
soon
story
as
ini,
possible.
terus ngambil event,
My
terus
guess
selesai
is right.
event, baru kita
It is someone from
ATSD.
within the Kanjo
Biar
Commission.
This
person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and
Oh enggak, daily
misleading
dulu
letter.
sama Yan. Situ.
Think about this.
Instagram brandnya Metal Gear.
A lonely
YouTube juga,
officer is
Facebook
greatly
juga,
worried
YouTube juga.
about Hiragi
Tapi
Chisato's
blue eye orb
future,
buat si Bebe,
while the heads of the
Bebe
supporting
maksudnya
clans
Blackbird.
ostensibly have no concern at all.
Gak mau weekly mau dong.
When someone's
Kalau abang
words
boleh
and
itu super
actions
fake.
do not match,
Yang itu
you need
dia
to
kan 45
infer their
jarak
intentions from
pelanjang
their behavior.
tembakannya bisa jauh. Soalnya dia kayak itu, kayak siapa? Kayak Piccolo. Bahkan bisa lebih kuat. Dia kayak Piccolo bahkan bisa lebih kuat. Bedanya apa, kalau Piccolo kan dia nambah range. Kalau ini mah enggak, cuman AOE biasa kecil gitu. Makanya gue pengen masang ke dia doang. Aku kasih ke Baby, gila, kasih ke Baby.
Yes, it's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takasukasa.
Quest weekly ya bang? Event dulu, event baru weekly.
Even had the forged letter failed and
Sumpah
been seen
gue
for
tadi
what it
gacha,
was,
dapet sisi yang ini.
there would have been no repercussions.
Kesel ya.
They could simply... But if the letter were to
Syukuri
achieve its aim, as it has so
apa
far,
yang
the perpetrator
ada.
would successfully
Hidup
weaken the Hiragi
adalah
clan without ever
ada.
having to lift a finger
Kesel
against
tau
them.
Firang ngeluarin pisau.
All under the
Nyanyi
guise
lagi,
of simply
coba lagi.
encouraging a wedding.
Lagi kesel nyariin begitu, halo Fir. Aku waktu itu dapat
With Hiragi
dua siang
Chisato
link.
having married into the Kujo clan
Siang
and
link
the
saya
head of the
jadi
Hiragi
channel.
clan in prison, challenges to the
Eventnya lama,
Hiragi clan's
masa sih?
leadership would begin
Udah
to
kita
emerge
itu
throughout
dulu,
the ranks of the
ntar masuk
Kanjo
dulu.
Commission. Eventually, actually, we have evidence. Isn't...
Shinojo?
Should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
Ah kan bener. Gue pengen gacha, tapi takutnya dapet si
As I
apa-apa.
expect, they cannot afford to let this opportunity.
Harus
Hiragi
bagus.
Chisato had been persuaded by
Bagus,
Kujo
Anda
Kanji,
harusnya bersyukur.
and the
Dimana ada
wedding
siang
was
link
sure
situ
to
pasti
go
dapet
ahead.
jin. Saha nih,
Ah,
itu dia.
after-
Ini yang saha nih
Someone
siapa?
was... I think so. Her stance, despite all of
Astaga, lama sekali.
Marriage is such a trap.
Easier said than done. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story.
Jangan,
At this
jangan jin
stage,
dong. Jangan
first things
jin,
first,
ya
tell me
kan?
where Shinojo is.
Ntar saya bisa jadi fallen victim ya. Jangan dong, jangan jin. Saya larang. Please jin, please jin. Kata bang, di STD level berapa? 88. Kiki gue terima, sumpah katanya. Kalau level 100 mau coba challenge 3 nggak? Boleh banget. Tapi saya dapat blue ice orb dulu, intinya itu. Kalau dapat blue ice orb ampas, tanpa blue ice orb saya nothing. Vegu soalnya bagus tuh. Pengen mau biar bisa main sama Ganyu. Ada, boleh. Ajak abang yang waktu itu main juga, hah? Oh Bang Abi Yosu sibuk. Kuliah mungkin, aduh, kerja mungkin. Mona C1 aku lupa namanya Bang Abi Yosu namanya.
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Tapi belum build sih.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Yoi. You should have come to realize you cannot control the power of Sparta.
Who goes there? Get them!
You shall die.
Soldiers, quick!
Mind the deluge. Be still.
I lost.
Lihat, no damage. Saya tuh kalau marah kok ganteng astaga.
We must report to master right away.
Tapi di PT 80 C1-nya bener standar. What? Jam segini gelut? Gak capek kah? Tahu nih.
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo first. But...
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh.
Let's follow it and see.
Coming to be. Burst forth.
Cara kuncing dibawa pakai Tanuki. Teme Tanuki Yaro. Aku nemu game mirip game Android di Roblox. Oh boleh. Kita coba main. Enigmatic page. Bang, saya gue out dulu. Semangat live-nya. Makasih Vira. Abang abis ini mau coba gacha penti. Iseng. Nunggu 10.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wis. Pakai saya dan gue, yoi.
It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea with me still inside.
Tombol blok deket ya?
Oh, wait. You have to listen to me.
Kan belum tentu
Lady
dapet,
Chisato's
Wan.
wedding. It's all part of the scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay.
Huh? Our suspicions were roused to this possibility. And so far, everything is unfolding rather as we expected.
Kamu mau ngapain dah?
Those behind this plan are not going to give up
Dan
easily.
Nanti 4
The
lagi kita
next
bisa
move is if
gacha, guys.
Commissioner, you're
this situation has consequences for the whole
10
Tri-Commission
baru gacha,
and the
10
stability of all Inazumas
baru
at
gacha,
stake.
10 baru gacha,
My
10 baru gacha,
neutral
10 baru gacha,
stance
10 baru gacha, 10
ends now.
baru gacha gitu.
The Almighty
that's
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
Tak berapa lama setelah mereka pergi,
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner, I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idly by. Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine.
bang kacin di
A
awal
truly
lancar.
egregious loss of decorum.
Lo nggak tahu ke tengah-tengahnya
I dare
lancar banget.
say, the poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise, why would you describe it as out of nowhere?
2 people from 2 different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Kanjo Commission. We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. It's our duty to see that she never has to worry about anything. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset a lady. How could one do such a thing? Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity. I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. Every day I've been exposed to new and fascinating things. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak. I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray.
You... I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission?
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the Kanjo Commission.
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like. Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once bright future. I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright, what exactly do you think you can do to me? This is at most a conjo commission issue. We'll handle this amongst ourselves.
Bang, kalau saya titik-titik pemon itu kena kasus pelecehan terhadap anak kecil atau nenek-nenek, kayak bisa sih, Jadi pedofil nggak sih kalau kayak gitu?
You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold then as to question your motives in doing so? I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Conjo Commission and Tenryo Commission, because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally. So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage.
Jaga tuh mulut, lagi Ramadan yoi.
So, that's how you view it.
Hati-hati.
Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission.
Saya tobat pak katanya. Wan, kalau dulu guru SMA gue, SMK Pak David itu nyindir orang. Ya, jadi dia ngobrol sama temannya itu sambil nyindir orang. Jadi misalnya gini, contoh kecilnya itu begini. Misalnya ini kan teman Pak David misalnya, ini Pak David, temennya dia yang depan, dia ngobrol gitu. Di sebelahnya temennya ini ngerokok nih misalnya, lagi puasa gitu. Terus dia ngomong kayak gini, lo tau gak sih? Gua ngeliat lo ngerokok lagi. Kenapa? Kok udah ngerokok lagi? Karena maksudnya nyindir yang sebelah gitu. Dia ngomong ke temennya, emang temennya gak ngerokok, tapi nyindir sebelah. Terus yang sebelah apa tuh? Gua ngeliatin dari belakang. Dibuang langsung rokoknya. Kesindir dia.
The notices have already been sent out. All of you knows about it now.
Bentar. Halo? Bentar, nih gue tanya nyokap gue dulu. Bentar. Ini nyindir alus lah, istilahnya kayak gitu guys.
Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet it's all anybody's talking about now. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
I see. It seems like I was wrong.
So suddenly we see eye to eye?
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Kamisato Ayato! You! How dare you!
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time I made mine.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union? Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would excuse me.
Hey! What was all that? Simon didn't follow at all.
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City.
Kami soto
Then,
ayam tuh.
I'll take you through the details of my plan.
Mau mengikuti dengan situasinya, oke. Ya, sure. Harus ditangkap tuh orang tuh. Borgol aja udah langsung. Bawa. Gitu, ya kan.
Look at
Tunggu udah dulu.
this.
Mau latihan karate.
The
Siap.
daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan
Silakan.
and the master of the Tenryo Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very
Bang, gimana
sudden.
kesan Anda saat
I hadn't heard a single
kreatif
word
pon?
about it until now.
Seru sih.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Aku jadi males.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return.
Tapi gara-gara
But only if Kujo
ada MNF
Kanji is willing to help
jadi
us.
nggak terlalu lucu, setuju. Kemarin diminta, bilang gue udah main, dia nggak ada. Bang, doakan saya agar tidak pingsan. Amin. Hah? Pingsan kenapa lo?
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so...
Yeah, about that, it's kind of complicated.
So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose. I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain. Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea. The context for this is that
Pasti
they
dukun
use this marriage to
sial.
bring down the Hiragi clan.
Dia belum pernah
And the key
buka
to their
gensin
success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryo Commission. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt decree, the Tenryo Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission? The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryo Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, Your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission, to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Sebenarnya banyak susah naik satu. Makanya main tuh.
Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset.
Lu kan punya PS4, main aja Judgment Eyes, Yakuza, CTR, banyak.
By doing so, we can even strengthen once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks. They'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening.
All round, main game tuh all round. Jangan Genshin dulu.
Then,
Soalnya
we
gak
simply
semua orang
leave
suka
them to
Genshin
clear up the
kan.
mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of
Karena tahu bahwa tidak semua game itu gratis. Tahu? Beli aja kumpulin duit nggak apa-apa.
just tell us what you need us to do.
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes
Terus dia ngomong
story comes to
belinya
the
pakai
attention
itu,
of
pakai
our
apa?
dear
PS Store.
friends in the Kanjo Commission.
PlayStation Store ya. Terkutuk lah kalau gitu.
Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City.
Kan game begituan
What we
bayar.
need to do is to use these
Kumpulin duit,
informants
jadi
as a
biar
breeding
subscriber-nya
ground for
naik,
our fake
biar
intel.
nambah subscriber gitu-gitu. Kumpulin aja duit.
Sir Kujo,
Cari game yang paling murah,
there
paling
are
mahal.
certain things that I need you to
Mahal,
attend to
main,
personally.
tamat, ganti lagi. Tunggu 1 sampai tamat, ganti lagi. Tunggu 1 sampai tamat, ganti lagi. Tunggu 1 sampai tamat, ganti lagi.
It's
Gitu.
almost time.
Mending
My
beli
ninja has
subscriber,
located
kata
one of the
gila.
informants.
Mending beli subscriber.
Let's go and see if he'll take the bait.
Saya nggak pernah beli subscriber. No. Saya nggak mau beli subscriber. That's not my way to do that. Beli saya Om Irawan katanya. Wan beli Sinix tuh mau tuh dia dibeli. Gak makasih gitu. Dia maunya beli Fenty dia. Questnya lama ya bang? Setuju. Adek saya free. Free-nya belakangnya tambahin fire. Iya free tapi belakangnya tambahin fire. Tembak deh. Kata sini sah. Mau enggak? Saya bukan pedofil. Rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you,
That
rockabye.
person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
Kalau dikasih 1 juta mau? Oh, mau dong.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Saya dikasih 1 juta sih nggak akan nolak ya buat ngegacha. Thank you Loan. Brengsek anak cover lagi di sini.
The Tenryou Commission has sent a load of people to Rijkaard. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good.
What could be going on?
Untung mantan player Splinter Cell ya kan. Jadi saya OP Nomi. Ya aku laporin polisi loh, jangan dong. Stalker, nggak dong.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
as expected. Let's follow him.
Untung nonton player Splinter Cell ya kan. Bang, apakah kamu tahu kalau aku juga nggak tahu? Tahu. Mana apakah kamu tahu? Saya berencana untuk gajah Venti.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
We're here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us either. You'll see more Tenryou Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against the Tenryou Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Akira Favonia.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize just like that?
Susah banget ngomongnya.
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days.
Aku masih menunggumu selesai quest, silakan.
I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation. In any case, we've made our move. This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon too. Well, let's go to Rito again in 2 days.
Tunggu sampai 2 hari berlalu. 2 hari. Lu gila. Kelilipan bang. Ini habis ditiup ini. Tiup bidadari. Kelilipan. Ditiup mimi peri, gila. Ya dong, tiup bidadari dong. Biar ntar pas gacha, sekali gacha nih kayaknya nih, gitu ya kan. Dapat apa? Dapat apa? Kan belum gacha saya. Dapat apa? Aquila Favonia. Gitu. Yang minimal panah lah. Yang pokoknya bintang 5 lah, yang Skyward lah. Apa aja, bebas. Bicara dengan orang-orang di Rito. Rito. Bang, kalau udah mau weekly bilang ya, siap. Jadi jangling, silakan. Kasih.
People from the Tenryou Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi.
I heard that the Kangjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Oh, right. Sorry. How did things
ngupingin orang-orang.
Hello, how may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse to delay things. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us. We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
Bener-bener sama perempuan ya bangsat. Kayaknya harus dimatiin sih.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things, and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every
Oh, nanti aku ikut
conversation in
weekly ya.
Rito.
Aku jadi Lisa healer.
But
Hah?
now the Kanjo
Lisa
Commission
healer?
probably
Gimana
knows how
ceritanya?
important she is. But what about what she thinks?
Boleh. PA lo. Next. Dede nanti, oke?
Oh, Traveler. I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
What happened was?
After the Tenryou Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryou Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense. I'm sorry. I haven't.
Mati enak, nak. Enggak. Enakan Sukrosi healer itu.
Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed, I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it. But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing. You... Wait, you're the ones who are with the Yashiro Commissioner that... What do you think you're doing here? Are you...
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
friends? Are you sure? Lady Hiragi, I told you already. You are extremely important to us and to the entire Kanjo Commission.
Lu siapa yang ngatur dia, anjing?
Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it.
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat. Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. His arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this.
Bang, mau unit SPH 0,001 boleh?
The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous.
Gate di banner, ha? Gate.
But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well.
Sini.
Pokoknya lu ini mapnya ini gitu aja. Itu toko Perlando, tulis toko Perlando.
Toko Perlando. Ketemu sama Ibu Mary.
0812.
Nomor teleponnya
0812
912
9057
5359. Terus
kirim aja dulu toko Perlando, ini alamat Gojeknya ini. Pakai map kamu, Bank BTPN Sinaya. Lu cari gitu. Alamatnya tuh kalau di map Bank BTPN Sinaya, KCP Tanah Abang, Jalan
Bank
Parudin.
BTPN Sinaya.
Ya mendingan kamu ini deh, kamu cari di Google Bank BTPN Sinaya, KCP Parudin, terus kamu link ke dia. Nih, Parudin toko Perlando nih. Ini nih kayak gini. Kamu kirim dah, kamu kirim ke kamu kirim ke dia.
Ya udah, Mama kirim ke aku. Itu jempolnya hitam Mama. Nah sih. Aku mau jadi bos, jadi leader aja.
Tuh kayak gitu.
Jalan Haji Fahrudin nomor 4.
Nomor 74, tapi bukan itu sih toko Perlando.
Terus?
Maksudnya
Kepulauan Bali.
Kampung Bali. Itunya kalau di map ini nih, kalau yang biasa ini mah ini nih. Yang biasa ini nih gitu. Lu kalau di map carinya Bank BTPN Sinaya gitu. Lu kalau di map Bank BTPN Sinaya Tanah Abang, KCP Tanah Abang, lu ada di situ. Lu bisa nemu. Carinya itu gitu. Ya. Sekarang pesanannya Ibu Omi Kelapa Gading. Kalau udah sampai depan toko ketemu Cimeri atau Apil, telepon Mama Miskol.
Udah sampai toko. Nice. Kayak Gilgamesh enggak deh. Maria, halo Maria. Lu si Rawan. Halo Yan. Maria ada lagunya. Maria, oh Mama Maria, ku cinta engkau na. Itu di Ayo Dance tuh gitu. Itu lagu gua kuasain main C9. Itu C9 tuh pakai ini. Pakai apa namanya? Pakai angka. Waduh itu setengah gila gue main lagu mana itu. Gue kuasain itu, ditantang sama temen gue. Kalau lu bisa ini, gue top upin. Jadi perfect lah, tanpa cheat, tanpa nothing.
I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the greater good. And then I left the situation to fester. Would you please give us a second chance? I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryou Commission's mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner.
Halo Maria.
We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly and beseech him to help us with the utmost sincerity.
Maria tuh kan apa ya namanya?
Lady Hiragi,
Kristen tuh dia
might I
kayak
ask
perempuan
you to
suci.
join us?
Gue juga lupa nama arti Maria itu apa, tapi bagus. Arti nama Maria itu bagus.
We have no other way.
Kayak gue respect gitu. Nama Maria bagus. Maria terus ini. Bang, baca Discord. Hah? Discord? Ya udah. Mau WA, nomornya takut hilang lagi, siap. Temen kami satu Ayato katanya. Ayato nih rencananya mau ngapain sebenarnya? Tuh Get, nih ada Maria tuh, lu mau pacaran sama Maria sono.
Aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me.
Enak aja, put some good words for me. Keluar dulu ya kan. Kenapa ketawa, Wan? Bercanda ya Maria ya. Soalnya Gedi di sini cowok Jonas sama kayak saya. Tapi saya nggak segitunya, nggak sampai ngebet banget sama perempuan, biasa aja. Eventually there come a time when women come begging on their knees to me.
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryou Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiragi over to them. I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions, and I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy, good sir.
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for small talk. So, please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry.
Belum selesai, bentar.
The Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation.
Bentar, Wan, belum selesai.
Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her. So,
let me in, let me in.
Kujo once more, on our behalf.
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words.
Belum selesai storynya, tunggu.
To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish news and hold a conference to explain the situation. We will make sure that misunderstanding. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment.
Silakan. Apa kentang masalahnya? Gak peduli selesai atau enggak.
If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. If we fail to try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very
Songbird mah itu si Melissa Gold dari Marvel. Iya, superhero mantan supervillain dia. Lu pernah jadi supervillain, namanya Screaming Mimi.
And I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you.
I understand.
All right, you ought to return now.
Okay, then please.
Sabar. Oh, Anda maksa. Oh, halo, yo first.
Yes, Lady Hiragi.
Kasih Wawan nih, ya. Ya, kasih aja udah. Kasih apa? Oh, kasih ini. Kasih apa namanya? Kasih ini aja. Kasih apa? Kasih Kazuha aja. Ya, dah.
Sato.
Gak ada sabar-sabar.
Became a completely different person.
Unruly servants like him.
Jangan berhenti
keep
gitu ya.
appearing, but now, you must have heard my father. This sudden turn, everyone thought it may sound preposterous. Back then,
Ini kapan kelarnya?
I had
Tapi
to
nggak apa-apa.
honor
Demi 60 primogem
me.
dan demi gacha akan saya lakukan.
Fortunately,
I think I now. Shinojo once told me that he saw. I thought the reason I felt unsettled.
the reason why Sir
That's it. When he
Tangannya bisa pegel juga.
well said. I'm sure
Lihat
it
nih
was
saya
not
katanya.
sound-
Oh, tangannya belum pegel. Gue kira bisa pegel juga tangannya.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Take care, Lady Hira.
Yes. In fact, my.
Bisa pegel juga tangannya. Lihat sama genshin saya.
She really has the air of. I talk to you too, sir.
Let me in. Let me in. Gila.
Anyway,
I agree.
Gede kerangkeng lo.
Perhaps for Master Mott, a stable nation is the prerequisite.
Ntar orang mikir, oh ini let me in siapa udah. Hapus saya lah gitu
Another
kan.
positive outcome is that everyone dealing with the Hiragi clan will. If you choose to give up yours, I didn't want to see her suffer. Now,
okay then. Guess we'll have to wait.
all right.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything. Oh,
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure he's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both that it wouldn't have been so easy to get to the
Kasep.
heart.
Gila. Tar dulu. Belum kelar story-nya. Bisa pegel juga tangannya. Baru tahu gua. Kebetulan karena mereka mau masuk ya, jadi saya mau ke artefak domain untuk membenerin build-nya si Cilde. Katanya itu butuh 4 ini ya, apa namanya? Air ya, udah. Daun-daun berguguran selesai akhirnya guys. Selesai juga. 60 primogem, yes. Iya. Ah, Kyo siapa ya? Anjir. Aku bang, oh itu lo Kyo. Oh Kyo namanya. sorry, gue kira siapa ya. Masuk. Masuk lagi. Sebentar. Spesial. Dapat Shinkyu. Hah? Dika. My God. Ada yang lebih bagus dikit nggak sih? Siapa gitu? Astaga. Berapaan Shinkyu? Aduh. Shinkyu tuh, aduh. Gue capek anjing. Bajingan. Shinkyu bagus. Mata lo jedar. Dia bagus kalau ada Ayaka, saya ada Ayato, nggak ada bagus-bagusnya. Mati aja.
I miss this feeling.
Yeah. Anda belum aja memakainya. Oh, belum, nggak mau. Bodo amat. Sebentar, tadi gue mau apa? Oh ya, saya ingat. Mau ngecek dulu. 304, wah boleh nih. 304 boleh nih. Yuk, kita daily yuk. Kita daily dulu guys. Ya, 2 daily kita bisa dapat 2 intertwine ya kan. Udah 304 sebenarnya. 360, wah, dah kalau udah 360, dah. Kalau udah 320, dah. Bisa intertwine gua. Jadi 6, 8, 2 lagi 10.
The truth of this world.
Ini 1.
What could it be?
Hop. Mari kita nge-daily, ya kan? Bagus, Anda belum saja memakainya. Nggak mau. Bodo amat. Kan Ayato, berarti Ayato dikombinasikan itu sama kaya sama siapa? Sama kaya sama Xiangling. Bagusnya jadi sama 3 kali. Jangan buntung, ya buntung jalan. Maju lo semua. Singgah. Enak aja. Soalnya nih. Mati. 9.000, lihat. 9.000 kan. Aduh, 10.445, lihat. 10.445, lihat. 10.000 kan. Saya ya enggak. Queen, lihat. Namanya Queen. Harley berubah menjadi cowok, guys. Udah fix. Dapat 1, kita lihat. 324, nice. Udah 324, ya. Udah 324. Berapa sekarang? Kita lihat. Lihat aja, udah berapa sekarang. Nah, dapat 2 lagi, bisa lah. Salah yuk, 2 lagi yuk. 2 lagi, guys. Jadi sih kita misi juga dapat ini. Karena tujuan saya itu adalah untuk gacha. Apply genshin for gacha. Build. Bisa dapat karakter baru kita build. Pus kena. Mati. Stupides, guys. Mati kena. Berarti kalau gitu saya bikin intertwine dulu, guys. Yang mumpung bertiga, gue bikin intertwine condense resin. Gue bikin condense resin. Setelah gue bikin condense resin, gue mau benerin semua arte pucaknya tatang geli ya. Jangan bikin condense, kenapa? Kan mau weekly. Hah? Weekly? Oh bisa. Buat apaan weekly? Weekly, bos. Oh, gak apa-apa kan, gue buat artefak dulu. Gue mau benerin artefaknya sini. Siapa? Duh anjing, gue lupa namanya. Child deh. Nah itulah pokoknya. Buat up talent belakangan ya, kalau artinya udah bagus baru kita up talent ya. Arti dulu baru talent. Pokoknya kalau Bruce bisa juga pakai ini ya, pakai apa namanya, pakai resin juga bisa, kondens resin. Setahu gue dapetnya lebih banyak, ya nggak sih? Kayak bisa ya, setahu gue bisa sih, harusnya. Haruskah ku mati karenamu? Kagak bisa, oh nggak bisa ya? Ya udah jadi, udah terlanjur ya, udah nggak apa-apa. Besok lagi. Terkubur dalam kesedihan sepanjang waktu, haruskah ku relakan hidupku? Yo, artefak ini, artefak apa namanya? Artefak buat si Calde dulu. Hanya demi cinta yang mungkin bisa membunuhku, hati dengan dendam di jantungku, karena bertambah suci di hatiku untuk memilikimu. Master, if only I could cleanse the corrupt souls of this world. Nggak gitu. Pick of Vindagger. Peak of Vindagger. Vindagger, the pacifier, the Vin Diesel. Butuh api, geo. Udah. We need fire. Siap. Mana handphonenya?
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature. Each fish in the ocean swims in its own direction.
Mulai. Pas. Mantap. Ya. Monster Hunter World tuh bisa offline gak sih? Bisa ya? Gue gak usah download MHW kok gitu. Buat up talent kata Iraun. Emang talent yang mana yang mau di up on? Bang, aku mau latihan. Ya, Nix, thank you Nix. Sudah datang. Sini.
Emerge right now. Emerge.
Bagong ada yang bawa healer ya? Di PS Pro lagi sana. Tidak gua. Gak ada rasanya. Sada pukul biat.
You've been a naughty boy.
Gila ada healer.
The fun is over.
Retribution!
Going out is tiring.
Killer mana, ler? Apa santai. Ini kebupan. Aduh. Tawa lagi. Aduh. Untung aja. Siapa itu kopi-kopi. Mati gua. Celo.
Coming to be.
Anjing mana gitu. Lu kenapa pakai Lisa sih, Wan? Waduh. Keluar dah, bete gua, biarin. Mau ngabisin dulu, gua udah bete soalnya. Matiin aja, oh matiin aja. Nih, tuh kasih matiin aja. Bete gua dah. Anjing, seru banget. Dah,
Experiment failed.
Tadi gue bawa jin gitu loh. Gue sengaja bawa video tuh karena tadi ada yang bilang ada yang bisa nge-heal. Alah, enggak ada, gue bawa jin lah. Bete gue anjing. Ngehil paspers nggak guna. Ngehil paspers nggak guna, gila. Dah nggak usah bawa geo, dah bawa ini lah, dah nggak usah, biar mati ya semua. Kesel banget gua. Nggak kenal.
The case before us is a stranger.
Gak guna gitu. Lisa dikasih heal tuh gak guna sebenarnya. Emang dia tuh harusnya DPS. Perempuan itu satu. Salah gue gak bawa jin tadi. Sial. Gue bawa jin aja bisa menang lama anjing. Lagi gak bawa jin. Bawa jin aja menang lama. Suara atas suara. Nice. Ya, nice. Halo bang, halo. Fashion man. Yang ada rasanya men. What the fun. Cak-cakan semuanya. Gak guna tiga-tiganya anjing. Sesuatu yang akan gue cari juga itu. Bagus sih sekali dapet 3 sih. Apa gue minta buru-buru? Bentar lagi nih ada yang ngajakin gue ngabuburit masalahnya, makanya gue minta buru-buru. Nanti aku prank publik pakai healer Lisa. Gila. Berarti sebagai hukumannya saya gacha sekali di Venti ya. Sini masuk. Gak boleh ada perjanjian begitu. Gak ada perjanjian begitu. Ada ya. Emang ada. Yang ada tuh siapa? Kan saya buat sendiri itu. Jangan mau. Dulu nih yang gede dulu apa yang kecil dulu nih? Yang kedua lah. Anjing, saya mau sama siapa? Minggu ya, Sabtu. Wah, lihat, saya dapat bawah. Bawah udah terus. Terus. That's not what I'm looking for. No. Air sih air, cuman bukan yang gue cari. Biasa aja. Gunanya coba naikin, siapa tahu crit damage. Pasti bang, pasti. Halo Bro Abi. Wih, ganti lagi nih ininya, logonya nih. Mantap. Brand new ya, selalu dapatkan hari-hari yang baru lah ya. Coba. Allahu Akbar, sakit.
My great undertaking.
Tolong. Help shake. Tolong. Wah, diseruduk. Gila, seruduk babon sih lumayan. Lagi babonnya babon sapi. Enak banget sih. Si ada tuh. Semuanya habisin. Bagus, incer saya aja, jangan incer perempuan ini. Sini. Gitu nggak? Dawawan sama Ian, sini lo. Udah 1000, gila. How come? Nih, maju. Gua takut. Lagi, sini. Lagi. Mati, udah. Kejar terus. Oke, terus. Nice. Keluar dari karanya. Stop berakhir. Abi itu tuh memang OP sebenarnya. Dibantuin sama teman-teman kita ini. Apa tuh? Oh, kerjaan. Come on, expect the unexpected. That's not what I'm looking for. Coba lagi, oke. Oh. Healer Anda di PS OP-an Anda. Tanpa healer saya nggak ada apa-apanya. Yang mau berjam berapa bang? Jam 4. Nah ini sekarang jam 3.39 bentar lagi. Kasihan men, abang sehat-sehat dong. Kalau sakit saya nggak akan live dong. Tuh, nanti gue bakal video. Nanti bakal video satu lagi pakai siapa? Oh pakai Jin. Gue sampai lupa. 10 menit. Masih lama kecuali kalau anda mandi dulu baru bentar lagi. Dari kemarin gue belum mandi sih. It's fine, it's cool, it's fine. Hah? Kok hah? Gila, kok gila? Belum si shooternya baru nyampe di itu Tanah Abang. Udah aku bilangin dekat Bank BTPN Sinaya. Kenapa? Hah? Udah aku kasih dekat. Tadi kan dia udah nyampe Tanah Abang. Terus aku bilang ini dekat Bank BTPN Sinaya. Ini dia nge-share log nih, gue udah nyampe sini gitu. Sinaya jangan Farudin. Oh, mana? Muter keliling ya, pusing banget. Kan ada sih muter-muter gitu. Ntar aku ini tenang aja, bisa kurus. Iya. Cimeri kan namanya? Ingat aku. Ini saya anak ini. Itu tadi katanya yang 9 berapa nggak ada, yang 8 berapa gitu. Kelihatan di notifikasi. Pusing kenapa?
Baru dicuci.
Mana tuh gantungnya? Coba di itu. Di apa di kamar mama, coba di motor. Karena gue kuat pakai itu, apa? Bentar guys. Semangat terus bikin kontennya bang. Siap, kasihan Red. Thank you. Bukan. No. Mega crap. Yang saya carinya tuh nggak ada gitu loh. Paham gak sih? Keselnya tuh di situ. Saya juga cari arti Mona Lisa seperti itu. Really? Taruh. Gue mau enhance arte soalnya kalau di sini bisa mati gua. Ini aja. Kamu tinggal di mana? Jakarta. Jakarta di kepala gading. Kunci apaan? Si motor kok gak megang? Bukannya itu?
Ample light, active biological organisms. Yes, this is a good place to sketch.
To survive hardship, you must prepare for hardship.
Going out into the world, investigating, turning the unknown into the known. I miss this feeling.
Enhance artefak dulu ya. Chalde, mana Chalde? Dia. Artifact. Sedikit acak-acakan buat acceptable. Acceptable, terus ada orang mata lo acceptable gitu kan. Ya apa? Crit damage, crit rate.
Next on the agenda.
Oke, crit rate. Bukan. Crit rate, mana crit rate? Crit rate. Damage.
What a view. How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
Siap-siap kamu burit, jangan lupa aparti dulu, hei, siap. Sebentar. 17. Oh, puasa dong. Crit rate-nya 7,0. Ya, well, Acceptable it is, indeed. Kenapa yang bagus itu harus di gitu? Yang bintang 4 sial 10.
Going out into the world and investigating, turning the unknown into the known.
Tingkatin yang ini.
I miss this feeling.
Mana tuh? 10 mati 13 ya. Sebentar. Tunggu. Belum. Berarti tadi gua tingkatin yang ini kan. Saat. Dan mana tuh? Bukannya gitu. No. Kelas 11. Nice. 12. 13.
What of you? How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
Nice, dimension naik 13,2. Itu baru betul ya nggak? Kirena masih ada 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ini sebaiknya kita taruh di artefak yang jangan sini sih, jangan si Ayat tuh udah bagus. Sebenarnya walaupun sebenarnya artefak yang Ayat yang sekarang gue pakai itu punyanya Bennett, but still I need critical rate on that. Pakai. Ember belum ada Ember. Aku duluan ya, siap. Kajor. Thank you ya Wan sama itu Ian, thank you ya udah membantuin gua. Jadi ntar malam gua mau buka lagi Genshin, mau jalanin event ya demi primogem ya. Mau gacau. Makasih juga saya. Oke. Sebentar. Kan lupa gue tadi mau ngapain. Oh ya, gue ingat. Mimi mitaita hiro kagero makoto negai jibun dayo uchu tenjuri no kakero shimesete iyaru ze dare demo tame ni kite dake demo tame ni kite ii desho sare demo tame ni kite sore ja misu na de iru dare demo tame ni kite. Sebentar, kalau gitu kita kan dapat air nih guys, pasang di sinki aja. Sencu di sencu. Hasil sama sencu itu senju. Detik waktu terus berjalan, berhias gelap dan terang. Di antara lelahnya jiwa, rasa gelisah dan air mata ku persembahkan kepadamu yang terindah dalam hidupku. Seribu mimpi, juta sepi, habis bagai teman sejati. Di antara kelamnya jiwa, rindu dan air mata persembahkan kepadamu yang terindah dalam hidupku. Meski ku rapuh dalam rangka dan tak setia mencintaimu, penuh cinta dalam jiwa hanyalah padamu. Oke, thank you buat yang sudah datang. Ada Mending Turu, terus ada Siku, ada Isi, ada Nix, ada Ian, ada Opexam, ada Irawan, ada Biozo, ada Kasian Med. Ya, thank you sudah datang. Sampai jumpa nanti malam kita main Warriors All Star. Lanjutin lagi cerita Isi Tamaki. Semuanya, terima kasih. Sampai jumpa lagi live stream dan video berikutnya. Selamat berbuka puasa, selamat ngabuburit dan have fun.